Hello lovely people and welcome back to our channel, Quinta Fonte da Pipa. So I'm about to let the goats out. As it's nice and sunny today, and you can tell they're not happy about being in. So I will walk back and do the oats feed in a little bit, but right now I'm going to walk over to Mum and Dad, who will buy the remaining pieces of the truck, because we're going to load that up and take that for scrap today. What's wrong?
The goats. We came up here the other day and all the headlights were on and the indicators were flashing.
Well, look at the bonnet.
The goats have been on it and Dad's battery's flat on the tractor.
That's all goat hooves, all that on the bonnet. Look. It was just white like this, but that, and they've been pressing on these buttons here and they've left all the lights on.
Yeah.
Thanks goats, you've now caused me another problem because it's flat.
So for those of you that watched not last week's video, yes, no, was it last week's video or the week before? So if anybody watched our video from 2 weeks ago, you will know we are in the process of cutting the truck up. We went to the village to get some disc cutters for Dad for his grinder. I've come back and it looks very, very different. It's actually quite small when you take off all of the cab, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, that went down really quickly. The disc.
Yeah. Now grab another one.
Where'd you put them?
Huh?
Where'd you put them?
They're in wherever you had dashboard.
Okay.
And here's a comparison of how much disc Dad's using.
Wow. I've got to hold all that, got to move it all, because if I don't cut all the way through it, this last little bit really held on, beat the life out of it. I think I might need to take this front off as well, just to make sure it fits in the truck, because once it's up on there I don't want to be damaging our truck, although this is our truck, but you know what I mean.
The one that we use daily.
Brum, brum.
It's a shame
Meep, meep.
it had the same interior as our other one, didn't it?
Yeah. We've got slightly, the driver's seat's got a hole in it in our truck we've got now. The interior was exactly the same material, and I was going to, well, I came up here a week before the fire, didn't I, when I got stung with the wasp?
Yes, because you were taking some bits.
I took some mirrors off of it, and I was going to come up with, and cut a big panel so we could have taken it to a chair upholsterer guy and got them to redo the chair.
The fire had other ideas.
Yeah. Right.
I've just done a quick Google on my phone, and apparently this lot should weigh between 2.5 to 2.8 tons. So hopefully we'll get more than a can of diesel this time.
It's too flat to start. Awesome goats, well done. I'll get the truck. Love.
Well,
Yeah.
Lucy. Lucy.
So Dad's trying to drive in where there's no metal or leftover burnt things.
Pesky darn goats.
I think Lucy's asking to get in, Mum.
away like this?
You?
No. Not me. Move the truck.
Where do you want this?
Over here in a second. Oh, bugger.
No.
Just trying to cut these wheels off because last time it was a little bit wider than the truck, so we couldn't shut the side panel, so I've got to cut this axle off.
And we're hoping, aren't we, that we can get it all what's left in one load.
I don't know about that.
No.
This was a hydraulic tail lift on the back of the truck. So it's made out of some quite serious stuff. A bit more grinder work required. I might have to do it another, depends on how we get on with the discs, because I've not got many discs left.
So shall I move one of this?
Just remember to take my the new fleeces off so I don't go and fill it full of more holes. From the grinder.
Right, as you can see, this tree here was one of our corks. Obviously it got destroyed in the fire and it's not come back to life. We've given them 3 years now, as you can see over there. All of those are corks that got burnt and they've not come back. So what we have to do now is we have to apply for a license to actually remove the corks because they're protected in Portugal. And if you cut them down, like unfortunately we've seen on a few YouTube channels, you actually will get into an awful lot of trouble and you could possibly even lose your land. So make sure before you cut any cork oaks down that you actually apply for the license to get them removed. This one over here was also burnt, but it has, this one's come back to life. And then over here we have a really big one. See, these are all burnt, but they have actually, as you can see, come back to life. So now it's a case of apply for the licenses and then we can remove, unfortunately, all the dead ones that didn't come back. We've given them a good chance, but right, let's go and see how Alex is getting on over there.
Disappointed in some of our viewers. I did say in the last video I was open to offers. I've heard nothing from nobody.
Nobody wanted to buy it.
To buy it.
But how mad is that? That was bigger
Than that.
than that.
And it's taken 2 trips.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've chopped it up, that's fine.
But off camera you didn't see, Dad used one of the floor mats so that the metal doesn't touch.
Yeah, so it doesn't chafe through the strap. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Yeah, we'll get another strap on it before we go, but it's actually pretty good. Right.
Let's get her gone.
Should we go get rid of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Deja vu, we are back at the scrapyard about to unload all of this on the back. I think we've got one more load after this.
And then it's goodbye.
Truck.
Yes.
As you can tell, we are back on the farm. And we've also got an empty truck. We are going to get the last load of this in with the help from the goats. Goat power?
Right, you lot. Could have got on my tractor and left the lights on.
Ah.
All of you.
Back at the scrapyard for the third time. Is that us being whistled at? No, it's not. So if we turn the camera around,
You are going to see.
our truck.
There she is, look.
Just the remainder
Just
of
the
what's left.
remainder.
Yeah. I'll show them.
Looks different in the scrapyard.
So time's up for offers. Here's the truck. So after getting back from the scrapyard, we noticed that somebody had dumped a load of concrete and rubbish at the side of the lake. And I can't keep driving past that and not clear it up. So I'm going to go down there now quickly in the tractor and shovel it all up and stick it in the bin. And this is what somebody's kindly left behind. What are they doing? That is an old, it's not a shower, it's a set of taps. It's the girls that got out and looked and thought it was a shower base. That is an old, one of the concrete wash tubs that you get like a washing machine. But why would you smash that up and drive it here at the lake? Don't get me wrong, this bit's not the cleanest, it needs strimming. And people come here for a snack and they leave their rubbish. And there's a bin right there. People like that really wind me up. I bet they stood here and took a picture of themselves as well, saying how beautiful it is, like most idiots that leave rubbish everywhere. It's not a Portuguese thing, it's a worldwide thing. England was the same. I used to take Molly sea fishing, I don't know, once or twice a week when she was very little, and we always used to take a bin liner with us, and we would, at the end of fishing or during fishing when it was quiet, we would go around and fill the bin liners up with all the junk everybody used to leave on the beach. I just don't get it. I mean, listen to it. I love living here. I mean, listen to it. Silence. Now, our new president has put in 2 new bins. There's one here. There's one further up there, and there is actually a full-size metal wheelie bin, dustbin up there. So people have got no excuse to do what they're doing. Half a bucket of rubbish. Thanks chap, whoever you are. I would have cleaned this up in here, but I draw the line at touching toilet paper and COVID masks when I've got no gloves. So we'll come back and clean some of this rubbish up one day. Maybe I'll have a word with the president, and maybe we can organise a Saturday where a few of us from the village will come club together, bring our machinery, our strimmers and things, and we'll just give this this little section along here a bit of a clean up. But what a lovely afternoon. I did have better things to do than come along and clean someone's junk up though, but it's done. Just going to whiz it down to the bins over there, and then I'm going to go back to the farm and get on with some bits and pieces.
So today we have Dianne and Joe here collecting the beehives, and if anyone is interested in buying honey, there will be a link to her Facebook page in the description below. Yeah, is that correct? Facebook? Yeah. And she produces 100% raw honey, creamed honey, and garlic, chili, and lots of other different varieties. So we are going to be removing the beehives. So let's hope Dad doesn't fall through the floor.
Yeah.
We're letting them do all the work. We'll take them off you.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Shut service.
I mean, if there's anything that's rubbish,
Just
leave
chuck
it
it to one
behind.
side.
Don't take it. If you say that's crap, and we'll just burn it.
It's all going to be a
That's
bit
all right.
cobwebby, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we can burn those. Come on.
Just thinking the amount of stuff, you might not have enough room in your truck. This one might be a bit manky. Check the top side, check the other side of that one, Joe.
Don't worry, we'll sort it out when we get back.
Some of them are in good nick. Anyone fancy a fancy top box, Joe? You're alright on there, darling.
Would it be best to take those off? Stack the these first of all.
Or yeah, take all of that stuff
Yeah.
off, put it on the oven, then you can put the frames in the boxes.
Because we can always put these up like this, you see.
See, you're younger, it helps being younger.
Right, oh, now I need my plank. Dianne, the frame is solid, but the landing board, the frame's good. Would you want it for John to fix it? Yeah?
I'll fix
I only want to cut the slats on the top.
it. Yeah, I mean, that's
It's probably about 18 boxes.
brilliant. Excellent.
Get it all on.
She says she's got ratchet
We can get
straps.
9 doubles. We can get it on. So I've got
Okay.
ratchet straps. Just pile them up. This is good. You don't get stuck. You're playing with the boxes. No stinging.
Right, you want me to stop, yeah?
I think so. Joe, do you say?
No, I think so as well.
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
Well, if
don't
you want more, Joe, we can always bring them over next time we come over to you. If you say, yeah, I'll have some more.
Well, that's after you've got yours, of course, Joe.
Well, managed to do it without going through the floor. But that's what's left of the frames. I had to put a plank on the floor so it didn't fall through, but when I laid the plank on the floor, it blew a hole in the floor. So I've been walking around on that. Benefits to being skinny, because Dianne's truck's looking a bit full up. You got loads more room on there, Dianne?
That's what I'm thinking.
Loads more.
So thank you as always for watching. Thank you to our Patreons, of course. And a special thank you this week to Eileen, Ray and Sue. Sue sponsors one of our goats, Bonnie. Thank you so much this week for your
speak of the
donations.
devil.
And there is Bonnie.
Beautiful. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we will see you back here next week. Isn't that right, Bonnie?
What are you doing out?